What's happening, boxing fans? It is Dr. Bring It. It's been a minute, man. It's been a long time since I've posted, but there's been a lot of stuff going on in the boxing world. A lot of craziness. I see that there is still a lot of trash talking amongst the boxing communities out there. It's very polarized, but you know what? I don't expect anything less from the very excited and passionate boxing fans in the world. What's going on this weekend? It is the Spence and Crawford mega fight. And I just wanted to weigh in because I think it would have been crazy not to chime in about this fight that everyone's been waiting for. I think, honestly, it's been long awaited, but too long. I understand that in the boxing business, you need to age these fights, and it takes the right time, and it takes a lot of buzz. People want to wait for it to gain more excitement. I get it and all, but look, these two fighters are gonna have a lot of ring rust, so you can't really say that you're going to get the best version of Spence or the best version of Crawford either. And, you know, I have to tell you, I have always been a fan of both fighters. Love the way each of them fight. Love the styles of each. But I always gave the edge to Bud Crawford, only because I felt that he was the more dynamic fighter. I like the fact that he took a lot of chances, and he's very versatile. You don't know which one's going to come out, if he's going to come out southpaw, if he's going to come out orthodox or not. And then, of course, Errol Spence Jr., he's just a monster. Very fundamental. He can dogfight. He hits heavy. He can take shots. He loves going to the body. You know, all the things that his opponents really hate and have trouble with. So, but I have to say, going into this fight, knowing that these two fighters, it's been a while for them, I'm going to have to side with what I think, in my humble opinion, is the more fundamentally sound fighter of the two, which is, I believe, is Errol Spence Jr. He doesn't take too many chances. He loves, you know, sticking that jab, either the jab to the head, jab to the body. He has good defensive fundamentals as well. He has really good distance control, which he uses to neutralize his opponents. But Bud Crawford, again, I mean, he made his money using like his great footwork, his creativity. He's got great fight sense, great instinct. However, is he going to be able to outmaneuver and outsmart Errol Spence Jr. given the amount of time that he's just been away from the ring? But again, Errol Spence Jr. had that incredible car crash that really tested him, you know, in his life, to make him question what's really important in life. Is it really his training? Is it boxing or not? Does he still have the passion? So there's a lot of stuff going on into this fight that will really question not only the boxer, the athlete, but will also question who they are as people. What's bigger? I mean, to me, they already reached the highest echelon of of boxing in their career. They're already a bit older and later in the later stages of their legacy. So, what more do they really need to accomplish, honestly? So that's really the question. I'm gonna have to, again, I'm not saying that it's a definite Errol Spence Jr. Again, I've always been a Crawford fan in this sense, because I felt like Crawford would inch him out. But given the amount of time that he's been away from the ring, I'm gonna have to go with Errol Spence Jr. on this one, that he's gonna have the edge. And again, we've seen both of them kind of being rocked, but I think we've seen Bud Crawford being rocked a little bit more from his last opponents, only because he takes more of the chances. He takes more risks. So is he going to take more risks against Errol Spence Jr.? Is it going to be a fight that he's going to have to stay on the outside? Or is he going to try to do a dogfight against Errol Spence Jr.? But as we know, anyone who dogfights against Errol Spence Jr. usually hasn't prevailed. So that's my thoughts on this fight. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll talk afterwards.